Philippos from Greece and Nina Flohr tried to go unnoticed in their day-to-day life despite being one of the top couples of New York high society. He is the youngest son of Constantine of Greece and Anna Maria of Denmark, she, the sole heir of the owner of a fleet of private jets and with an estate of about €2,300 million. But since their big wedding in Greece in October 2021, there are few times that we have seen Philippos of Greece and Nina Flohr at any public event. The prince and the businesswoman live in New York, the same city where their brothers-in-law, Pablo de Grecia and Marie-Chantal Miller, have been living since 2012, with whom they maintain a great relationship. Philippos, who had Lady Di and Don Juan Carlos as godparents at his christening, studied Foreign Service Sciences at Georgetown University, the same one where his brother Pablo did, his cousin Felipe VI and where his nephew Prince Constantino graduated last summer. After working for 5 years as a search analyst at EIM Management, a headhunter company in the business world, in April 2014 he joined as an analyst at the New York headquarters of Ortelius Capital, an investment group specializing in hedge funds and private equity founded in 2002 by Peter DeSorcy and Pablo de Grecia, who today forms part of its team as an administrative member. Although her home is in Manhattan, Nina Flohr travels frequently because of her job. In addition to being creative director of VistaJet, the private jet company founded by her father, Swiss businessman Thomas Flohr, in 2004, the 36-year-old fulfilled her dream in 2017 by opening a sanctuary and conservation center in Mozambique. These are the Kiswa Sanctuary, a luxury accommodation with a spa specialized in traditional Chinese medicine, and the Bazaruto Scientific Studies Center, an environmental conservation center, both located on the island of Benguera and with which he combines tourism and his concern for the environment. We have created a business model in which for-profit hospitality contributes directly to marine research for non-economic purposes, he explained in Vanity Fair.in. addition. Nina Flohr, who was born in Switzerland, frequently travels to London, where she grew up after her parents divorced in 2001 and where her mother, Katerina Konechny, who was creative director of Faberge and founding editor of Vogue Russia and Vogue Greece and today works as an executive at Santi Jewels, still lives. In the British capital, the businesswoman has an apartment in Notting Hill designed by Veer Grenny, one of the most prestigious interior designers in the United Kingdom. London has a great meaning for Nina and Philippos, as it was in the city that they met and fell in love in 2018. Having grown up in British high society made Flohr relate from a very young age with members of the royals and maintains a good friendship with Eugenie of York, daughter of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson. Both Nina and Philippos were among the guests at Princess Eugenie's wedding to Jack Brooksbank held at Windsor Castle on October 12, 2018 in what was their first public appearance as a couple. Among the good friends who are part of Nina's closest circle are Bianca Brandolini Diatta, Allegra Versace or Margherita Missoni. The couple are also good friends Andrea Casiraghi and Tatiana Santo Domingo and Christian from Hanover and Sasa from Osma, who in addition to having been among the guests at their wedding in 2021, wanted to accompany Philippos a few days ago at the funeral of his father, King Constantine II, held in Athens. In New York, it is Nina who usually attends some fashion-related events, but her husband prefers to stay in the background. They like to walk around the city and for their birthday they always receive a large bouquet of colored balloons as a sign of the love they profess to each other, although when they got married it was rumored that they might move to Greece, just as Philippos' brother Nicholas and his wife Tatiana Blatnik have done. The couple still lives in New York. Greece has many beautiful places, but Nina has loved Greece since before she met me, Constantine's son said shortly after their wedding. Despite living in the city of skyscrapers, the couple loves to escape from time to time to California to practice one of their favorite sports, surfing. They like to get out of the big city and spend time in the countryside, and when they visit the UK, the countryside is their place to disconnect in the middle of nature with their 2 dogs. At the end of December, the couple traveled to Jaipur with Nina's father to spend the last days of 2022 and welcome the new year in style. Philippos and Nina's summers are divided between Greece and the French Riviera. The whole Greek royal family usually meets for a few days every summer on the island of Spetses, and there they enjoy relaxing days in front of the sea and excursions to tourist places such as the Acropolis of Athens. The couple have an exceptional relationship with the Philippos brothers and they love spending traditional holidays together such as Orthodox Easter. After the days in Greece, they usually enjoy a couple's vacation and can on board a boat, and last year they also visited the splendid Italian Amalfi Coast. In winter, they do not miss their appointment with the snow and usually go skiing for a few days to St. Moritz, where Thomas Flohr has a house. My beloved Philippos. I love you today, I will love you tomorrow and forever. You make me happy, better and stronger. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life by your side, Nina Flohr wrote on September 1, 2020, just after the Greek prince proposed to her during his vacation on the island of Ithaca. Soon after, the couple held a large engagement party at Stubbington House, the home of Thomas Philip Naylor Leland and Alice Naylor Leland in Cambridge. In December of the same year, they said I do in a civil and intimate ceremony in St. Moritz, in which only their respective parents were present as witnesses due to the restrictions of the pandemic. Then they organized a lunch with about 30 people attended by the Infanta Cristina with her daughter Irene Urdangarin. Almost a year later, in October 2021, they were able to celebrate their big wedding in Athens that lasted 3 days. On the eve of the big day, they organized a gala dinner on Lake Vouliagmeni, located about half an hour from Athens, and where the guests boarded a huge boat decorated for the occasion. There we saw Sasa of Osma and Christian of Hanover, the Infanta Elena or Beatrice of York. The ceremony for the Orthodox rite was held on October 23 at the Metropolitan Cathedral, the same one where the funeral for King Constantine was held last week, and among the guests were Donna Sofia, Infanta Elena and Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie of York with their respective husbands, among others. It was a very special day for the entire Philippos family as it was the first royal wedding held in the Hellenic capital for 57 years. The bride wore a design signed by Chanel and one of the most spectacular tiaras of the Greek jeweler, the so-called Corsair tiara, which Queen Anne-Marie had received as a gift for her 18th birthday and which was also worn at their weddings Marie-Chantal Miller and Tatiana Blatnik. The bridesmaids of the bride were Princesses Anna Maria and Amelia, two of the daughters of Alexia of Greece. The lunch was held at the Yacht Club, very close to the port of Piraeus. The Queen Emeritus has not wanted to miss her nephew's wedding. She has traveled from Oviedo to Athens accompanied by her sister Irene. The groom's brother, Prince Pablo, greeted the two upon their arrival at the cathedral where the wedding was held.